Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. Love you guys. Thanks for being here today. I hope you're having a really great day. I am taking a mini break from working in my Trashy journal, and I'm going to do something with some of the remnants that I've collected so far. I just stopped the other day and I went, let's find all the UPC codes. Let's find, and these things, you know, UPC codes, and then little code type looking things. UPC, what's the other one? Those QR codes. I didn't find as many QR codes, but I haven't looked through everything. But through my scraps and what I ended up doing through all of the culling of the pieces, like cutting off corners, cutting off edges, cutting off the little tabs, and doing the whole peeling of things, I ended up with quite a large bag full of leftovers. And so from these leftovers, this is all recyclable. From these leftovers, I went through and I found a bunch of these, and then I thought there's a whole bunch of other little pieces that are really cool. And so I ended up with a bunch of scraps. Look at that, isn't that fun? I just want to play with these little scraps a little bit. My crossword puzzle, my taco Bell things, my Kleenexes, and some mail, you know. And I want to make some more of these cool cluster things. I want to make a few more of these, but I want to use the leftovers from or not, some remnants. Some remnants of, oh, and also the fabric scraps too, I haven't used up yet, to make some of those sewn clusters. So, and I also wanted to, like, let's make some shapes out of some stuff. And I did that I took my circle punch and I just did some circles. And so I've got some circles in here already, just from various things, different sized circles. I thought that would be fun because when I put this one circle on this one, I thought that looked cool. That gave it another element of interest, having a defined shape in it. And since my machine is working nicely now, after I have maintenanced it, yay, I wanted to do more of this. Love it all. And so I also have these Post-its, and I thought I'd grab my other punches and make some more. Why I keep these Post-its, so like I make notes on them, obviously, but then I use them as a mask sometimes too if I'm painting or watercoloring. So I'm going to add some more other shapes. Like I've got this punch. I've got this hexagon punch. There's 2 hexagons in fun colors. Let's do some, well, let's flip that over. And I've got an envelope. Let's do a hexagon, a smaller one from this. That's, oh, I love that. And then let's do, while we're at it, do a star in this because it's blue. It's kind of interesting that way. If I can get it in here, maybe I'll do one of each size. Punch and punch. And I don't know if you guys have punches like this, but I think I don't use them enough. So let's do hearts. Let's just put a bunch together because you can, you know, why not? They're thin enough and my punch will go through enough. And let's get some letters in it. But it's going to be a little sticky on that edge, now that I think about it, because that's the sticky edge. So that's kind of what I'm doing today, just kind of playing around with these, and I'm gonna make more of the, ooh, let's do this. Let's do a blue heart in this, blue star. Good, make a blue star in that. And what else? Oh, I've got these receipts. These would be kind of interesting to have on there as well. I just like all the numbers and the lines and things. There's a bit of a UPC code right there, or barcode of some sort. Let's do right through the middle. How's that? Okay, oops. And look at this green right here. Let's get some of that just to add another color. Because one thing that makes these little clusters interesting is the different colors and textures that you can have. I mean, look at all of that. It's just beautiful. And I've got some scraps from you know those catalogs that have all the dresses and stuff? I can't think of the name of them, but my mother-in-law has it. And she's great. I want to keep her for something else. She's just got a fun face. I'll put her in something else. Hold on over there. Okay, what else? Ooh, look at this pretty color. Let's do, ooh, both sides even. Wow. So I'm just going to punch through a bunch of stuff here, and then I'll get back to you. Look at the beauty in there. Ooh, love all those black and white lines. That is just fun. I enjoy it a lot. Okay, so I went and I did enough of these, I think. I've got plenty. Did some pink hearts, and that's blue either way. Go both sides on that. Some hexagons and some pink stars. And I'm going to just sew all these little tidbits together. And I think I'm going to put this one in here. That's just a little UPC code on that. And I found a few more QR codes, so that's a plus. Okay, so let's move that. Oh, and I also have some fabric, so I don't want to forget about fabric. So, and one thing else you could do with these, you could staple things together as opposed to sewing them. You could even tape it together if you wanted to use tape, and it would still get a really fun result. So, moving that aside, I'm gonna pull up my machine here. Okay. So it's a kind of a goofy angle. I don't quite know how to make it otherwise, but we will do what we can. I think I'll be able to manipulate it that way. Now, when I was doing these originally, I had a kind of a base to start with that I could move, that I could just start adding to. So I will grab a piece of whatever my stash of leftovers is and start sewing from there. And we will I'll start with a straight stitch, and we're just gonna have a good time. We're just gonna have a really good sewing time. Yep, and we'll just go for a little bit, a little back, go for that, go through it. Let's add, and just kind of go. Pluck it down, and let's turn it around, and down, move it, add something else. Let's add a UPC in blue, and something too, you can make these in a color scheme, which is kind of a thought. I mean, you could coordinate it to however you want your, if you have a theme going, that's a color. And we're gonna just keep on moving. Just keep it moving. Let's put that under the heart. Put down the foot. Let's go up to this area and add. You can tear, or you can keep the shapes that you have, or you can keep a space in between your, so let's, for example, we can go between here and have some sort of a gap. Let's add a circle. Go in the middle, lift and turn, and let's see, how do I stitch in the middle of it? Add some green. I want to add some fabric here. There's a little bit of fabric, blue. Oh, hold on a second. This is doubled. Let's not make it doubled. And I'm just having a good time doing this. My My Trashy journal is coming along so nicely. I'm enjoying all of the, I'm switching stitches. It's coming along nicely. Having so many things to work with is really a good thing. I mean, all of the things I've collected over the last few months have made it so my book went together quite easily. And honestly, I didn't think I'd get it done as fast as I did, or not. It's not done yet. I'm not saying that, but it's just coming along so quickly. I'm enjoying the process, of course, but a little surprised at the speed of which it's coming together. See how smooth my machine's working since I gave it a good healthy cleanse. Let's add another kind of fabric. What do I have in here? I got this purple stuff. This is just from a wet wipe, or yes, oh, we're adding more purple on the purple. I guess we're gonna have a little bit of a purple in here. And the layers are kind of fun, aren't they? Let me turn it, go this way. And with everything shaking, I apologize. A whole lot of shaking going on. Let's put some more of this on. Or did I put any of this on yet? I like the zigzag stitch. I like mixing up the stitches. Let's go. Let's connect. Let's lift it up and then straighten it out again. Okay. And I look like I need to go through the middle again because this is really floofy and floppy right here. Let's do the zigzag stitch through the middle. And I gotta say, once I cleaned off this machine, it worked just fabulous. So how often do you guys work on, cleaning out your machines? Let's call that good. I don't even know what it really looks like, honestly. But let's take it out of here and see what we have. Oh, I enjoy it. Ooh, ooh. I like the words. I like the colors. I like the stitches. What's the other side look like? Oh, I almost have a box, don't I? I'm enjoying that. That's fun. I like it. Okay, let's do one more. And let's start with a piece of this cool letter. I think that's fun. I don't need a big piece, just enough to get it started. Go there. Okay, here we go. And if you had one of those machines where you can free flow everything, I'm kind of doing that here, but if you have one of those, you could sew patterns into it that way. That would really be an interesting way to do that. let's go through here. Yeah, you could sew a little heart in the middle, or sew a square, or sew a happy face, or sew a flower, if you have those kind of capabilities on your machine. Mine doesn't have that. Okay, I think I'm done with this one. Call it good. And what do we have? We have another fun sewn cluster. So just another idea of what you can put in your, or how you can use your tidbits left over from whatever you are working on. We'll put that back in there. Yeah. I like it. Lots of layers, lots of texture, lots of color. And if you wanted to, also if you have a color theme, use the same colored scraps, or paint them. You can just make it whatever you want. You can manipulate this however you like to fit your needs. So I like this the way it is, just because it's just, and I'll be adding these to my book, to my Trashy journal. So that's it, you guys. Where's my thing? I hope you give it a try. It's really fun. It's very liberating and freeing. And you use up some scraps. You can you can use up a lot doing this. Or you could even, with my UPC codes, I forgot to put some of those on here. I can use that one. But you could line these all up, and you could make these into a strip. Wouldn't that be that's a cute idea. I think I like that. You just line them up one after the other and make a belly band out of them that way. You can use that with glue or staples as well. So that's, I don't know, another idea. So many ideas. That's what I love about this community and junk journaling. You can just really go nuts with the creativity on this. So I always appreciate that. And if you have more ideas on what to do with these, let me know below. I hope you enjoyed that, and then that you have an idea. If this gives you inspiration, I would love it. All right, guys, that's it for today. Love you guys. Thanks for coming on over, and take care as always, and God bless. Bye-bye.